So this
He
is
does.
a discrimination issue, as Ron DeSantis clearly laid out. And this reminds me of the open Supreme Court case where Asian American plaintiffs are suing Harvard and the University of North Carolina, claiming that these universities discriminate against Asian American applicants, making it harder for them to get in. Now, the Asian American demographic is diverse. It includes Indian, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, so on. So do you think the conservative Supreme Court now is likely to side with the Asian American plaintiffs in this affirmative action case?
Well, based on the oral arguments that were held just about a couple months ago, all indications point to the fact that the Supreme Court will finally overrule the Bakke case that originally created this exception to allow racial discrimination in college admissions. And for those not familiar, the Bakke case basically used these very dubious studies to say that diversity, quote unquote diversity, is beneficial to the college environment. And it really wasn't based on any strong scientific evidence of any sort, but that's how they shoehorned in this excuse for colleges to discriminate against whites and Asians and other ethnicities in college admissions to basically, let's call it what it is, race communism. They implemented race communism in college admissions to make sure that these, completely made up categories of race were the only thing that counted, not actually a person's character or how they actually contribute as an individual to the college environment.
Well, how do you think that the conservative Supreme Court justices will rule in this case?
I think they're definitely gonna rule in favor of the plaintiffs who sued to eliminate these discriminatory practices. Again, based on the oral arguments and based on the questions that Justice Thomas was asking, it's very well possible that the Supreme Court could finally go back to a literal interpretation of the Equal Protection Clause, meaning we are all equal under the law, and some races are not more equal than others. So I'm hopeful for the decision in this case.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes on it. Very interesting to see the outcome.